This is the reason why you will never speak English. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before starting the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Activate the bell in order to receive all the new videos on my YouTube channel. Let's go for it. Most of people, when they speak English, they care about mistakes. And you have to know that mistakes, they go with life. We can't be perfect. Perfection is poor fiction. You will never be better than native speakers. Even there are some native speakers sometimes, they may have problem to understand other speakers. And that's natural. It's because we just human being. We can't get the perfection. So you better be happy with what you have. When you learn a language, you need to be so courageous. What does that mean? You need to speak whenever you feel it. Mariana Pascal once said, a language is not an art to be mastered, but a tool we use together without. If you want to understand that, you need to know that whenever you can convey your message, whenever you can hand over something with a language, you're good at it. You don't need to be perfect. You will always make mistakes because even people who are very good at a language, they make mistakes. So better be happy with your capacity, your skills, your potentialities, and whatever you can do. So whenever you want to speak, speak. Don't matter. People will always be rebuking you. They will say, yeah, you're making mistakes. But if you care about that, if you focus on that, you will never progress. You will regress and they will progress. And you better understand that. Because sometimes you see a person whenever they write, you say, sometimes you see a person, whenever he writes, you say, wow, this man is so good. But when it's about speaking, you say that this person is so bad. It's not that. It's because when we write, we are the only writer. No one is reading. But when you speak, people listen. In that way, we may be so timid and we will never speak in progress. When you learn a new language, you better know that you have to work your vocabulary. It's so essential. Whenever you have very good vocabulary, a very built one, you will be able to communicate, to convey a message, to express with people, and that way everything will be easier. But if you master all the grammatical rules, but you don't have the capacity to learn vocabulary, you will be a machine. You will not be able to produce, you will not be able to express yourself. So you better work your vocabulary daily. Every day say, I'm going to learn 5 new words, 3 new words. It depends on your capacity. But the brain is capable of learning more and more and more. More you learn, more you will earn. So better learn relentlessly. When I was learning English, every day I was learning 4, 5, until 10 words, right? New words that I used in my daily life. More I did that, better I was being, right? So I think that you better do that too. And the second thing is you need to practice a lot. This is the second thing I want to share with you. Practice a lot. Talk to yourself, right? Exchange with people. Whenever you are at home, you can talk to yourself, right? You have to stand up in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. You monologue, self-talk. That's very important. This is gonna help you progress a lot. And also, whenever you have your phone, you send up maybe making a short video, posting it on social media. That's good because that way you can practice. You can show the people that, yeah, I'm trying to learn this language. And by that mean, you're going to progress a lot. And also, you can communicate with your friends, right? Sometimes you may have friends that speak English or they learn or they have, like, they are fond of English. You can talk with them. You're going to exchange a lot. And when you talk about something that you really love, you're going to progress in a very fast way, quickly, I mean. And also, don't forget that you can communicate with like silence. I mean, so sometimes you're at home, you do nothing, you say, yeah, whatever I'm gonna think, I'm gonna think it in English. That way you're gonna progress. Whatever you don't know, go check it. There is ChatGPT, there is Google, there is Safari. We have everything in order to better our language. So do that daily, and you're gonna progress a lot. And also, sometimes you may say that I'm gonna talk with AI, right? So there are some apps, AI, they can help you like communicate with like a virtual person, right? You're gonna communicate in English. They're gonna correct you whenever you make mistakes, and that's so good. By that mean, you're gonna progress a lot. And also, you need to work your listening. Sometimes people they say, I can speak, but whenever it's about listening, I can't understand. So here is the problem. You have to understand that listening and speaking is a very connected, right, thread. You need to work your speaking in order to better your listening. You have to do daily listening. Before going to bed, you better like put on your headphones, right? I don't know, and you play music maybe if it's what you want. Netflix, watching a movie, right, or a film, or whatever you want. Listening to a speech. I love listening to speeches, right? Because That's so motivating, and also at the same time, so I learn a lot of words from them, and I try to better my listening, the capacity of understanding and receiving information, right? So better choose one good speaker, someone that speaks in a very, very, very slow way. Example, Chonya is a non-native speaker, so his English is so good you may listen, or African speakers, or maybe some American that like speaks so slowly. That way you can better your speaking, you can be good and perfect. So listen a lot, because this way you're going to be able to understand whenever people speak. You will never ever understand a whole speech. That's impossible. Even the language that you are native, you're not gonna understand all. There are some words you will not understand. There are some expressions you will not know. So better be happy with like 80% of hearing, right? Or listening. Good listening, I mean. So better be happy with that. With that, you're gonna progress a lot. And also, there is something. You need to read a lot. Reading is so important. By reading, you're gonna learn new words, new expressions like phrasal verbs, and sometimes idioms that are so complicated sometimes. So better read a lot. When you read, you're gonna try to link sentences. You will know how to like read quicker, and that way you're gonna be good, because by reading we can learn to speak like quicker, or quick, fast, right, or quickly, whatever you want. So better read a lot. When you read something that you really like. Read a domain that you really appreciate. If you don't like football or soccer and you read soccer, you will hate it. You will stop reading. So better read something that you really like, that really like enjoys you a lot. So better do that in order to progress all the time. And also something is very, very important, self-confidence. If you don't have self-confidence, you will not be able to do all I said, right? That's impossible. Better like have self-confidence. Be self-confident when you speak. The language does not belong to Shakespeare, Moliere, no. It's just a language. If you learn more, you'll be good. You'll be better than like anybody, right? So better learn, better learn, better learn. Be confident. Speak whenever you feel it, like share whenever you feel it. Don't care about mistakes, because you will always make mistakes. Like you will never be perfect. Like how hard you may learn, you will never be perfect. I say it, right? I repeat it because it's reality. I make mistakes, you make mistakes, teachers make mistakes, right? Everybody makes mistake. Anybody, I mean. So better learn, practice a lot, practice a lot, practice a lot. And also you need to have like a goal. When you learn a language, you need to have a goal if you want to progress a lot. If you don't have a goal, you will never ever progress the way you want it. So you will only regress, because you're gonna learn 2 days, you stop 3 days before like restarting, and that's very bad like for your learning. So better have a goal, reasons, aim, or something that like urges you on learning more and more. So these are some advice I want to share with you guys. So don't forget to like, share, and comment. This is my first video on this YouTube channel. It's gonna be all in English. Like, share, and comment. I'm Senegalese student living in Senegal, so an online teacher. Love you guys.